Question 1. What is the minimum tread depth required for motorcycle tires in California? A. 1/32 of an inch. B. 1/16 of an inch. C. 2/32 of an inch. Answer: C. 2/32 of an inch. California law requires motorcycle tires to have a minimum tread depth of 2/32 of an inch to ensure adequate traction and safety. Question 2. How should you position your motorcycle when parked on a hill? A. Parallel to the curb. B. At an angle with the rear wheel against the curb. C. Facing directly downhill. Answer: B. At an angle with the rear wheel against the curb. This positioning helps prevent the motorcycle from rolling downhill. Question 3. What is the legal requirement for wearing eye protection while riding a motorcycle in California? A. Eye protection is not required. B. Only sunglasses are required. C. A face shield, goggles, or glasses with safety glass are required. Answer: C. A face shield, goggles, or glasses with safety glass are required to protect riders from debris and improve visibility. Question 4. How does California law define lane splitting, and under what conditions is it allowed? A. Lane splitting is never allowed. B. Lane splitting is allowed when traffic is moving below 30 miles per hour. C. Lane splitting is allowed if done safely and traffic conditions permit. Answer: C. Lane splitting is allowed if done safely and traffic conditions permit, helping motorcyclists navigate through traffic efficiently. Question 5. What steps should you take if you're involved in a motorcycle accident with no injuries but significant vehicle damage? A. Leave the scene immediately. B. Exchange information with the other party and report the accident to the DMV. C. Wait for traffic to clear before assessing damage. Answer: B. Exchange information with the other party and report the accident to the DMV as required by California law. Question 6. What are the penalties for operating a motorcycle without a valid motorcycle endorsement in California? A. A warning for the first offense. B. A fine and possible impoundment of the motorcycle. C. Mandatory community service. Answer: B. A fine and possible impoundment of the motorcycle, emphasizing the importance of proper licensing. Question 7. Describe the correct technique for performing an emergency stop on a motorcycle. A. Apply only the front brake quickly and firmly. B. Apply both brakes smoothly and firmly. C. Use the rear brake only to avoid flipping over. Answer: B. Apply both brakes smoothly and firmly to achieve the shortest stopping distance without losing control. Question 8. What are the rules regarding the use of high beam headlights while riding a motorcycle at night in populated areas? A. High beams should be used at all times for visibility. B. High beams must be turned off when within 500 feet of another vehicle. C. High beams are not allowed in populated areas. Answer: B. High beams must be turned off when within 500 feet of another vehicle to prevent blinding other drivers. Question 9. How often is it recommended to check the brake fluid level on a motorcycle? A. Once a year. B. Every month. C. Before every ride. Answer: B. Every month, ensuring that the brake system functions correctly and safely. Question 10. Under what circumstances can a motorcyclist legally pass another vehicle on the right? A. When the vehicle ahead is making a left turn. B. On roads with 2 or more lanes of traffic moving in the same direction. C. Never. It is always illegal. Answer: A. When the vehicle ahead is making a left turn, and B. On roads with 2 or more lanes of traffic moving in the same direction, providing flexibility in maneuvering. Question 11. What is California's stance on motorcycles riding between lanes of stopped or slow-moving cars? Lane splitting? A. It is encouraged to reduce traffic congestion. B. It is allowed if done in a safe and prudent manner. C. It is illegal under all circumstances. Answer: B. It is allowed if done in a safe and prudent manner, recognizing lane splitting as a legal practice in California when performed responsibly. Question 12. How should a motorcyclist signal a lane change if their turn signals are not functioning? A. Use hand signals to indicate the direction of the lane change. B. Change lanes slowly to alert other drivers. C. Honk the horn 3 times before changing lanes. Answer: A. Use hand signals to indicate the direction of the lane change, ensuring clear communication with other road users. Question 13. Explain the importance of following distance for motorcycles and how it should be adjusted in adverse weather conditions. A. Following distance should be decreased to stay closer to vehicles for protection. B. Following distance does not need to be adjusted. C. Following distance should be increased to allow more time to react. Answer: C. Following distance should be increased to allow more time to react, especially in adverse weather conditions. Question 14. What legal documents must a motorcyclist carry when riding in California? A. Only a valid driver's license. B. A valid driver's license and proof of motorcycle insurance. C. A valid driver's license, motorcycle registration, and proof of insurance. Answer: C. A valid driver's license, motorcycle registration, and proof of insurance, ensuring compliance with California law. Question 15. Describe the actions a motorcyclist should take when approaching a railroad crossing. A. Speed up to cross the tracks quickly. B. Stop, look, and listen before proceeding. C. Continue at the same speed. Answer: B. Stop, look, and listen before proceeding, ensuring it is safe to cross without interference from an approaching train. Question 16. How should a motorcycle be prepared for long-term storage in California? A. Drain all fluids to prevent leaks. B. Keep it outside to avoid taking up garage space. C. Fill the gas tank and add a fuel stabilizer. Answer: C. Fill the gas tank and add a fuel stabilizer to prevent rust and ensure the fuel system remains in good condition. Question 17. What are the specific legal requirements for motorcycle exhaust systems in terms of noise and emissions? A. There are no specific requirements. B. Exhaust systems must not exceed 80 decibels. C. Exhaust systems must meet EPA noise and emission standards. Answer: C. Exhaust systems must meet EPA noise and emission standards, adhering to both environmental and noise pollution guidelines. Question 18. How should a motorcyclist handle riding in strong crosswinds? A. Lean into the wind to counteract the force. B. Stop riding and wait for the wind to pass. C. Increase speed to stabilize the motorcycle. Answer: A. Lean into the wind to counteract the force, maintain balance and control of the motorcycle. Question 19. What are the recommended procedures for checking motorcycle tire pressure, and how often should it be done? A. Check tire pressure annually during routine maintenance. B. Check tire pressure once a month and before long trips. C. Tire pressure does not need to be checked regularly. Answer: B. Check tire pressure once a month and before long trips to ensure optimal performance and safety. Question 20. Describe the process for legally changing the color of your motorcycle in California. A. No legal process is required for changing motorcycle colors. B. Notify the DMV within 15 days of the color change. C. Repaint the motorcycle and then sell it. Answer: B. Notify the DMV within 15 days of the color change to update the vehicle registration details and ensure all records are accurate. Question 21. How can a motorcyclist safely navigate through large puddles or standing water on the road? A. Speed up to cross the water quickly. B. Slow down before entering the water and keep a steady throttle. C. Avoid puddles entirely by riding on the sidewalk. Answer. B. Slow down before entering the water and keep a steady throttle to maintain control and prevent hydroplaning. Question 22. What should a motorcyclist do if they experience a mechanical failure while riding? A. Continue riding to a mechanic. B. Pull over safely and check the motorcycle. C. Ignore the failure until the ride is completed. Answer. B. Pull over safely and check the motorcycle to assess and potentially address the issue without endangering oneself or others. Question 23. Explain how to properly adjust a motorcycle's rear view mirrors for optimal visibility. A. Adjust so you can see the edge of your shoulders in the mirrors. B. Adjust to mainly view the road behind. C. Adjust to see directly behind the motorcycle only. Answer. B. Adjust to mainly view the road behind, ensuring a broad view of the traffic situation behind and beside the motorcycle. Question 24. What safety gear is legally required for all motorcyclists and their passengers while riding in California? A. Helmet only. B. Helmet, gloves, and boots. C. Helmet, eye protection, and protective clothing. Answer. C. Helmet, eye protection, and protective clothing, which are essential for reducing injury risk in case of accidents. Question 25. What steps should be followed if a motorcyclist needs to make an emergency roadside stop? A. Stop in the middle of the road. B. Signal and pull over to a safe location. C. Keep riding until a garage is found. Answer. B. Signal and pull over to a safe location, ensuring you are visible and out of the path of oncoming traffic. Question 26. How should a motorcyclist deal with aggressive or dangerous drivers on the road? A. Respond with similar aggression. B. Maintain distance and avoid confrontation. C. Stop and argue the point. Answer. B. Maintain distance and avoid confrontation, prioritizing safety and avoiding escalation of the situation. Question 27. What factors should be considered when selecting a motorcycle helmet for use in California? A. Color and style only. B. Fit, comfort, and data certification. C. Price only. Answer. B. Fit, comfort, and DOT certification, ensuring the helmet provides maximum protection and meets safety standards. Question 28. Describe the legal process for reporting a stolen motorcycle in California. A. Call a friend for help. B. Immediately report the theft to the police and notify your insurance company. C. Wait to see if it turns up. Answer. B. Immediately report the theft to the police and notify your insurance company to initiate the recovery process and claim. Question 29. What are the effects of alcohol and drugs on a motorcyclist's ability to ride safely? A. No effect. B. Improved reaction times. C. Impaired balance, judgment, and reaction time. Answer. C. Impaired balance, judgment, and reaction time, significantly increasing the risk of accidents. Question 30. Explain the procedure for obtaining a motorcycle license for a new rider in California. A. Buy a motorcycle and start riding. B. Pass a written test, obtain a permit, complete a motorcycle training course, and pass a riding test. C. Have a driver's license for at least 1 year. Answer. B. Pass a written test, obtain a permit, complete a motorcycle training course, and pass a riding test, following the steps required by the California DMV. Question 31. How should a motorcyclist adjust their riding technique in foggy conditions? A. Increase speed to reduce time spent in the fog. B. Use high beams and ride at normal speeds. C. Reduce speed, use low beams, and increase following distance. Answer. C. Reduce speed, use low beams, and increase following distance to enhance safety under reduced visibility conditions. Question 32. What are the requirements for motorcycle insurance in California? A. Insurance is optional. B. Liability insurance is mandatory. C. Only comprehensive insurance is required. Answer. B. Liability insurance is mandatory, providing coverage for bodily injury and property damage to others in an accident you cause. Question 33. Describe how to perform a safety check on a motorcycle before starting a long journey. A. Check the paint and clean the mirrors only. B. Ensure all mechanical systems are functioning. Check tire pressure and verify fluid levels. C. Fill up the gas tank only. Answer. B. Ensure all mechanical systems are functioning. Check tire pressure and verify fluid levels to prepare for a safe and uninterrupted ride. Question 34. What is the correct action to take if a motorcyclist is involved in a hit-and-run incident? A. Chase the fleeing driver. B. Note the details of the fleeing vehicle and report to the police. C. Leave the scene as well. Answer. B. Note the details of the fleeing vehicle and report to the police, helping in the investigation and potential resolution. Question 35. How can a motorcyclist increase their visibility to other drivers during dusk and dawn? A. Turn off all lights to save energy. B. Wear dark clothing and no reflective gear. C. Use headlights, wear reflective gear, and use signal lights effectively. Answer. C. Use headlights, wear reflective gear, and use signal lights effectively to ensure they are seen by other road users during times of low light. Question 36. What is the procedure for adding a motorcycle endorsement to an existing California driver's license? A. No procedure. A driver's license is sufficient. B. Complete a written and skills test related to motorcycle operation. C. Buy a motorcycle to automatically receive an endorsement. Answer. B. Complete a written and skills test related to motorcycle operation, demonstrating knowledge and skills necessary for safe riding. Question 37. How should motorcycle passengers be positioned on the bike for safety and comfort? A. Sitting sideways. B. Directly behind the rider, holding onto the rider or grab rails. C. On the handlebars for a better view. Answer. B. Directly behind the rider, holding onto the rider or grab rails, ensuring both safety and comfort while riding. Question 38. What are the state regulations regarding motorcycle noise levels during different times of day? A. No regulations regarding noise levels. B. Noise levels must be reduced between 10 p.m. and 7 a.m. C. Noise levels must be constant regardless of the time. Answer. B. Noise levels must be reduced between 10 p.m. and 7 a.m., respecting community noise ordinances and ensuring quieter operation during nighttime hours. Question 39. How can motorcyclists prevent theft of their vehicles? A. Leave the keys in the ignition for convenience. B. Use security measures like disc locks, alarms, and GPS trackers. C. Park in hidden areas away from public view. Answer. B. Use security measures like disc locks, alarms, and GPS trackers, significantly deterring theft and helping in the recovery of the motorcycle if stolen. Question 40. Describe the correct method of mounting and dismounting a motorcycle to avoid accidents. A. Jump on and off quickly to save time. B. Approach from the front and use the kickstand as a step. C. Approach from the left side, hold the handlebars, and swing your right leg over the seat. Answer: C. Approach from the left side, hold the handlebars, and swing your right leg over the seat, maintaining balance and control while mounting and dismounting. Question 41. What are the safety implications of wearing dark visors on motorcycle helmets during night riding? A. No implications. It is safe under all conditions. B. Increases visibility by reducing glare. C. Reduces visibility, which can increase the risk of accidents. Answer: C. Reduces visibility, which can increase the risk of accidents. It's important to use clear visors at night to ensure maximum visibility. Question 42. How does California law address motorcyclists who wear headphones while riding? A. Headphones are allowed for both ears for all riders. B. Only single earbud use is permitted for communication devices. C. Headphones are not allowed under any circumstances. Answer: B. Only single earbud use is permitted for communication devices, allowing riders to remain alert to traffic and emergency signals. Question 43. What should be considered when choosing motorcycle boots for riding in California? A. Style and color to match the motorcycle. B. Ankle protection, sturdy construction, and non-slip soles. C. The lowest price available. Answer: B. Ankle protection, sturdy construction, and non-slip soles are crucial for safety and effective riding. Question 44. How does a motorcyclist safely carry cargo without compromising the bike's handling? A. By stacking it high above the seat. B. Using secure, balanced placements and appropriate cargo nets or saddlebags. C. By holding items in one hand while riding. Answer: B. Using secure, balanced placements and appropriate cargo nets or saddlebags ensures safety and stability. Question 45. Explain the legal requirements for reflective clothing or decals on a motorcycle. A. Required at all times on all clothing. B. Not required but recommended for improved visibility. C. Required only on helmet and jacket at night. Answer: B. Not required but recommended for improved visibility, especially in low light conditions to enhance safety. Question 46. What should a motorcyclist do immediately after experiencing a tire blowout while riding? A. Accelerate to maintain balance. B. Maintain a straight course and gradually slow down. C. Immediately apply the brakes hard. Answer: B. Maintain a straight course and gradually slow down to manage the situation safely and avoid an accident. Question 47. Describe the factors that affect braking distance on a motorcycle. A. Only the rider's weight. B. Road conditions, tire quality, and the motorcycle's braking system. C. The color of the motorcycle. Answer: B. Road conditions, tire quality, and the motorcycle's braking system all significantly affect braking distance. Question 48. What are the consequences of modifying a motorcycle's braking system without proper authorization? A. No consequences if the modification improves the system. B. Possible fines, and the motorcycle may fail safety inspections. C. Receive a reward for innovation. Answer: B. Possible fines, and the motorcycle may fail safety inspections, as unauthorized modifications can compromise safety. Question 49. How should a motorcyclist prepare for riding in adverse weather conditions like heavy rain or strong winds? A. By wearing lightweight clothing for better maneuverability. B. Wearing weather-appropriate gear and using tires suited for wet conditions. C. Canceling the ride under all adverse conditions. Answer: B. Wearing weather-appropriate gear and using tires suited for wet conditions to maintain safety and comfort. Question 50. What are the rules for motorcyclists regarding the use of dedicated bicycle lanes in California? A. Motorcyclists can use bicycle lanes at any time. B. Motorcyclists are never allowed to use bicycle lanes. C. Motorcyclists can use bicycle lanes only when turning. Answer. B. Motorcyclists are never allowed to use bicycle lanes, ensuring the safety of bicyclists and maintaining clear lanes for different types of vehicles. Question 51. How does a motorcyclist safely overtake another vehicle on a multi-lane highway? A. By signaling properly and using the lane with ample space to pass. B. By speeding up and quickly darting between cars. C. By using the shoulder of the highway. Answer. A. By signaling properly and using the lane with ample space to pass, ensuring the maneuver is done safely and predictably. Question 52. What are the visual checks a motorcyclist should perform before each ride? A. Checking the motorcycle's color and cleanliness. B. Inspecting tires, lights, and fluid levels for safety. C. Ensuring the motorcycle matches the rider's outfit. Answer. B. Inspecting tires, lights, and fluid levels for safety to prevent accidents due to mechanical failures. Question 53. Explain how to properly secure a motorcycle helmet to ensure maximum safety. A. Place it loosely on the head to ensure comfort. B. Secure the chin strap snugly, allowing only 2 fingers between the strap and chin. C. Wear it backwards for better aerodynamics. Answer. B. Secure the chin strap snugly, allowing only 2 fingers between the strap and chin, which is critical for ensuring the helmet stays in place during an accident. Question 54. What are the guidelines for motorcyclists to follow when involved in a road traffic collision? A. Leave the scene immediately. B. Exchange information, document the scene, and report the accident if necessary. C. Wait for others to report the incident. Answer. B. Exchange information, document the scene, and report the accident if necessary, which is crucial for insurance and legal purposes. Question 55. How should a motorcyclist adjust their riding style to accommodate a passenger? A. Ride faster to reach the destination quickly. B. Make no adjustments. Ride as usual. C. Increase stopping distances. Ride more smoothly and corner more gently. Answer. C. Increase stopping distances, ride more smoothly, and corner more gently to ensure both the rider's and passenger's safety. Question 56. What maintenance is recommended for a motorcycle after riding in salty conditions, such as near the ocean or on salted roads? A. No maintenance is needed. B. Thorough washing and application of anti-corrosion spray. C. Only clean the tires. Answer. B. Thorough washing and application of anti-corrosion spray to prevent rust and corrosion from salt exposure. Question 57. Describe the steps to follow when adjusting the suspension settings on a motorcycle for better handling. A. Guess and adjust randomly. B. Consult the motorcycle's manual and adjust according to weight and riding conditions. C. Adjust to the softest setting for comfort. Answer. B. Consult the motorcycle's manual and adjust according to weight and riding conditions for optimal performance and safety. Question 58. What are the penalties for riding a motorcycle with an expired registration in California? A. There are no penalties. B. A warning and a reminder to renew. C. Fines and possible impoundment of the motorcycle. Answer. C. Fines and possible impoundment of the motorcycle, emphasizing the importance of maintaining current registration. Question 59. How should a motorcyclist handle situations where they need to ride over slippery surfaces like oil spills? A. Accelerate to pass the area quickly. B. Maintain a steady throttle, avoid sudden movements, and use the front brake lightly. C. Stop and wait for the spill to be cleaned up. Answer. B. Maintain a steady throttle, avoid sudden movements, and use the front brake lightly to safely navigate slippery surfaces. Question 60. What are the age requirements for minors to ride as passengers on motorcycles in California? A. There are no specific age requirements. B. Minors must be at least 5 years old. C. Minors must be at least 8 years old. Answer: C. Minors must be at least 8 years old, ensuring they are sufficiently mature to safely ride as passengers. Question 61. How should a motorcyclist react if approached by an emergency vehicle while riding? A. Speed up to clear the path quickly. B. Continue riding normally. C. Pull over to the side of the road and stop. Answer: C. Pull over to the side of the road and stop. This action provides a clear path for emergency vehicles and ensures safety for all road users. Question 62. Describe the process and benefits of attending a California motorcycle safety program. A. It is optional and provides minimal benefits. B. It offers advanced riding techniques and potential insurance discounts. C. It only benefits new riders. Answer: B. It offers advanced riding techniques and potential insurance discounts, enhancing rider skills and promoting safer riding practices. Question 63. What should a motorcyclist check regarding the motorcycle's lights before starting a night ride? A. Check if they are decorative enough. B. Ensure all lights are functioning properly. C. Make sure the lights are turned off to save battery. Answer: B. Ensure all lights are functioning properly. Properly working lights are critical for visibility and safety during night riding. Question 64. Explain the significance of the engine kill switch and how it should be used. A. It is used to start the engine. B. It should be used regularly as a theft deterrent. C. It provides a quick means of shutting down the engine in an emergency. Answer: C. It provides a quick means of shutting down the engine in an emergency, offering an essential safety feature for stopping the engine immediately when necessary. Question 65. What are the legal requirements for towing a trailer with a motorcycle in California? A. Motorcycles are not allowed to tow trailers. B. A special endorsement is needed on the license. C. The motorcycle must be equipped with proper towing connections and lights. Answer: C. The motorcycle must be equipped with proper towing connections and lights, ensuring safe and legal towing capabilities. Question 66. Describe how to use countersteering to initiate a turn on a motorcycle. A. Push on the handlebar on the opposite side of the turn. B. Pull the handlebar towards the direction of the turn. C. Countersteering is not an effective method for turning. Answer: A. Push on the handlebar on the opposite side of the turn. This action initiates the lean necessary for turning the motorcycle. Question 67. What steps should be taken to ensure a motorcycle's fuel system is maintained properly? A. Ignore it until there are visible problems. B. Use fuel additives regularly and replace filters as recommended. C. Only use premium fuel. Answer: B. Use fuel additives regularly and replace filters as recommended to keep the fuel system clean and functioning efficiently. Question 68. How can motorcyclists protect themselves from the dangers of road rage incidents? A. Engage and confront aggressive drivers. B. Maintain calm, increase distance from aggressive drivers, and avoid escalating the situation. C. Use aggressive maneuvers to keep other drivers away. Answer: B. Maintain calm, increase distance from aggressive drivers, and avoid escalating the situation to ensure personal safety. Question 69. What are the legal requirements for side mirrors on motorcycles in California? A. Side mirrors are optional. B. At least one mirror on the left side is required. C. 2 mirrors, one on each side, are required. Answer: C. 2 mirrors, one on each side, are required, enhancing the rider's ability to see surrounding traffic and conditions. Question 70. How should motorcyclists handle intersections with malfunctioning traffic signals? A. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. B. Ignore the signals and proceed with caution. C. Speed through to avoid confusion. Answer: A. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. This approach ensures safety and order at the intersection, minimizing the risk of accidents. Question 71. What are the key considerations when installing new tires on a motorcycle? A. Choose the cheapest tires available. B. Ensure the tires are compatible with motorcycle specifications and suited for the rider's typical conditions. C. Select tires based solely on appearance. Answer: B. Ensure the tires are compatible with motorcycle specifications and suited for the rider's typical conditions, optimizing performance and safety. Question 72. How should a motorcyclist prepare for a DMV riding test in California? A. Guess what might be on the test. B. Practice common maneuvers and study road rules specific to motorcyclists. C. Arrive without practicing. Answer: B. Practice common maneuvers and study road rules specific to motorcyclists, ensuring readiness for the test and a higher chance of passing. Question 73. What are the effects of prolonged exposure to vibration when riding a motorcycle, and how can it be mitigated? A. It has no effect on the rider. B. It can lead to fatigue and discomfort, mitigated by using padded gloves and proper seating. C. It improves the riding experience. Answer: B. It can lead to fatigue and discomfort, mitigated by using padded gloves and proper seating to absorb vibration and reduce strain. Question 74. Describe the correct positioning for a motorcyclist's feet while riding. A. Feet dangling beside the bike. B. Feet firmly on the foot pegs with knees against the tank for better control. C. Feet placed on the back seat. Answer: B. Feet firmly on the foot pegs with knees against the tank for better control, ensuring stability and effective maneuvering. Question 75. What are the typical symptoms that indicate a motorcycle's engine may require tuning or repair? A. Increased fuel efficiency. B. Unusual noises, decreased performance, or starting issues. C. A smoother ride than usual. Answer: B. Unusual noises, decreased performance, or starting issues indicate that the engine may require attention to maintain optimal functionality. Question 76. How should a motorcyclist secure their motorcycle to prevent theft when parked in public areas? A. Leave it unlocked for quick access. B. Use security measures like disc locks, chain locks, or alarms. C. Hide the motorcycle behind larger vehicles. Answer: B. Use security measures like disc locks, chain locks, or alarms, significantly increasing the security of the motorcycle when parked. Question 77. What are the rules for displaying registration plates on motorcycles in California? A. Plates are not required on motorcycles. B. Plates must be displayed on the back of the motorcycle only. C. Plates must be displayed on both the front and back. Answer: B. Plates must be displayed on the back of the motorcycle only, as required by California law for identification and registration purposes. Question 78. How can a motorcyclist improve their braking skills to ensure safer stops? A. Practice emergency stops in a controlled environment. B. Brake harder at every stop. C. Use only the rear brake. Answer: A. Practice emergency stops in a controlled environment to build skill and confidence in braking effectively during actual road situations. Question 79. What should a rider do if they notice unusual vibrations or noises coming from their motorcycle while riding? A. Ignore them as they are typical. B. Increase speed to outpace the noise or vibration. C. Pull over safely and inspect the motorcycle for issues. Answer: C. Pull over safely and inspect the motorcycle for issues, addressing potential problems before they worsen or lead to unsafe conditions. Question 80. Describe the procedures for properly cleaning and lubricating a motorcycle chain. A. Clean with water only and no lubrication. B. Use a chain cleaner and brush, then apply a suitable chain lubricant. C. Lubricate only without cleaning. Answer: B. Use a chain cleaner and brush, then apply a suitable chain lubricant, maintaining the chain's condition and functionality for safe operation. Question 81. What are the specific challenges of motorcycle riding in urban versus rural areas? A. Urban areas have fewer hazards. B. Rural areas require less attention to the road. C. Urban areas often have heavier traffic and more intersections, while rural areas may have less predictable road conditions. Answer: C. Urban areas often have heavier traffic and more intersections, while rural areas may have less predictable road conditions, requiring different riding strategies. Question 82. How should a motorcyclist prepare for unexpected weather changes while on a long ride? A. Ignore weather forecasts. B. Carry appropriate gear and check weather updates regularly. C. Only ride in clear weather. Answer: B. Carry appropriate gear and check weather updates regularly to adapt to changing conditions and maintain safety. Question 83. What are the best practices for motorcycle maintenance to extend the life of the vehicle? A. Rarely clean and avoid regular maintenance checks. B. Follow a regular maintenance schedule, including oil changes, brake checks, and tire inspections. C. Only perform maintenance when the motorcycle malfunctions. Answer: B. Follow a regular maintenance schedule, including oil changes, brake checks, and tire inspections, to ensure the motorcycle operates efficiently and safely over time. Question 84. Describe the legal process for recovering a motorcycle after it has been impounded in California. A. Wait for the police to release it at their discretion. B. Pay any applicable fines and fees, provide proof of ownership, and show valid registration. C. Repurchase the motorcycle at an auction. Answer: B. Pay any applicable fines and fees, provide proof of ownership, and show valid registration to legally recover an impounded motorcycle. Question 85. How should a motorcyclist adjust their riding technique based on the load they are carrying? A. Make no adjustments. B. Increase speed to manage the extra weight. C. Adjust the suspension if necessary and ride more cautiously. Answer: C. Adjust the suspension if necessary and ride more cautiously, ensuring stability and control while carrying additional weight. Question 86. What safety measures should be taken when participating in a motorcycle rally or group ride? A. Disregard traffic rules to keep up with the group. B. Maintain a proper formation, follow planned routes, and use signals consistently. C. Ride in a single file line at all times. Answer: B. Maintain a proper formation, follow planned routes, and use signals consistently to enhance safety during group rides. Question 87. How can a motorcyclist ensure they are complying with California's emission standards? A. Modify the exhaust system to increase emissions. B. Regularly maintain the motorcycle and keep the emission control systems in proper working order. C. Ignore emission standards as they do not apply to motorcycles. Answer: B. Regularly maintain the motorcycle and keep the emission control systems in proper working order to comply with environmental regulations. Question 88. What are the considerations for riding a motorcycle with advanced electronic systems, such as traction control and ABS? A. Learn how to disable these systems. B. Understand and become familiar with how these systems affect the riding dynamics. C. Avoid using these systems in everyday riding. Answer. B. Understand and become familiar with how these systems affect the riding dynamics, utilizing them to enhance safety and control. Question 89. Describe the impact of tire aging on motorcycle safety and how to check for tire aging. A. Tire aging has no impact on safety. B. Check for cracks, hardening, and date of manufacture. Replace tires that show signs of aging to avoid blowouts or decrease traction. C. Use tires regardless of age as long as they hold air. Answer. B. Check for cracks, hardening, and date of manufacture. Replace tires that show signs of aging to avoid blowouts or decrease traction, ensuring optimal performance and safety. Question 90. How should a motorcyclist handle a high-speed emergency maneuver to avoid an accident? A. Perform the maneuver without prior practice. B. Slow down gradually before performing any maneuvers. C. Practice emergency maneuvers in a safe environment to build skill and confidence. Answer. C. Practice emergency maneuvers in a safe environment to build skill and confidence, preparing for potential real-life situations. Question 91. What are the requirements for a motorcycle to be considered roadworthy in California? A. Basic aesthetic standards must be met. B. All lighting, brakes, tires, and mirrors must meet safety regulations. C. No specific requirements. Any condition is acceptable. Answer. B. All lighting, brakes, tires, and mirrors must meet safety regulations, ensuring the motorcycle is safe for both the rider and other road users. Question 92. How does the type of motorcycle affect the insurance rates in California? A. All motorcycles are charged the same rate. B. Sports bikes may have higher rates due to higher risk profiles. C. Older motorcycles are cheaper to insure. Answer. B. Sports bikes may have higher rates due to higher risk profiles, reflecting the potential for faster speeds and increased accident risks. Question 93. What steps should be followed to properly winterize a motorcycle in areas with cold climates? A. Leave it outdoors uncovered. B. Change the oil, add fuel stabilizer, and store the motorcycle in a dry, covered location. C. Draining all fluids from the motorcycle. Answer. B. Change the oil, add fuel stabilizer, and store the motorcycle in a dry, covered location to protect it from the elements and maintain its condition during off-season storage. Question 94. Describe the techniques for efficient fuel consumption while riding a motorcycle. A. Constant rapid acceleration and deceleration. B. Maintain steady speeds, use higher gears when appropriate, and plan routes efficiently. C. Only ride at high speeds to reduce time spent on the road. Answer. B. Maintain steady speeds, use higher gears when appropriate, and plan routes efficiently to enhance fuel efficiency and reduce unnecessary fuel consumption. Question 95. What are the legal implications of modifying a motorcycle's engine or exhaust system in California? A. Modifications are encouraged and have no legal implications. B. Modifications must comply with noise and emission standards to avoid fines and penalties. C. Any modifications are illegal. Answer. B. Modifications must comply with noise and emission standards to avoid fines and penalties, ensuring the motorcycle remains within legal regulations. Question 96. How should a motorcyclist deal with a confrontation or altercation on the road? A. Escalate the situation to assert dominance. B. Remain calm, avoid engaging, and leave the area safely. C. Stop and argue to defend one's rights. Answer. B. Remain calm, avoid engaging, and leave the area safely to prevent the situation from escalating and to ensure personal safety. Question 97. What are the recommended strategies for reducing the risk of motorcycle theft? A. Leave the motorcycle unlocked to avoid damage from attempted thefts. B. Use multiple locks, park in secure areas, and consider a tracking device. C. Hide the motorcycle under a cover without additional security measures. Answer. B. Use multiple locks, park in secure areas, and consider a tracking device to significantly reduce the risk of theft and increase the chances of recovery if stolen. Question 98. How can a motorcyclist improve their night riding skills? A. Avoid riding at night entirely. B. Use proper lighting, wear reflective gear, and practice riding in low light conditions. C. Increase speed at night to minimize time spent in the dark. Answer. B. Use proper lighting, wear reflective gear, and practice riding in low light conditions to enhance safety and comfort during night rides. Question 99. What are the common mechanical issues that motorcyclists should be able to diagnose and potentially fix on their own? A. Major engine overhauls. B. Flat tires, brake adjustments, and loose chains. C. Only cosmetic issues. Answer. B. Flat tires, brake adjustments, and loose chains, as these are common and manageable issues that can often be fixed without professional help, keeping the ride safe and smooth. Question 100. How should a motorcyclist safely navigate through construction zones on the road? A. Speed through quickly to minimize time in the zone. B. Follow posted signs, reduce speed, and use caution. C. Ignore construction warnings and continue as usual. Answer. B. Follow posted signs, reduce speed, and use caution to safely navigate through construction zones, avoiding potential hazards and complying with temporary traffic regulations.